Hey guys, my name is Samar. I'm a final medical student and welcome to the Doc Tour.
I've been popping, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they...
I don't know why I did that. I was thinking that would be a good intro, but that was pretty shit, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so I'm guessing you're here because you typed in Plab versus Usmle. You're confused, you want someone to help you out in making a choice, though I know it's a personal preference, but I hope this video can help you out. I'll try my best to differentiate it in terms of content, price, when you can take the exam, eligibility, etc, etc. I did my research, don't worry, and if you do have anything additional to add, let me know down in the comment section. If you have other suggestions for medical videos, also let me know down in the comment section, and you can also follow me on my Instagram for updates, and if you have any suggestions there too, you can let me know there. I will be doing separate videos for each of them, for Plab and Usmle, in terms of how to approach them, resources, and tools I'm using personally for both of the exams. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, eligibility. So let's start with Plab. Alright, Plab's eligibility requirements, that is, when can you take the exam? They have two. First of all, you have to have passed your IELTS with an overall average score of 7.5 and above, which means you have to have 7.0 in listening, speaking, writing, and reading. So 7.0 in each, so the total average will be 7.5 and above. And the second requirement is either you are a graduate, I repeat, you're a graduate, you have your degree, or like me, you're a final year medical student doing your internship, and you have made a letter saying that and proving that, which is signed and stamped by your Dean of Medicine from whatever school you are studying in. So these are the requirements for Plab. For Usmle, there is no such requirement. The only requirement is you have to be a medical student, and which is accepted by the World Health Organization, and your school or university, is in the directory of medical schools, which is accepted. So, and if you want to be sure that your school is accepted, I'll put the link of that directory down in the description box. You can check it out yourself. I'm pretty sure you're already in a school which is accepted, so you don't need to worry about that. Alright, second part, steps or parts in each of the exam. Now for Plab, there are two parts. We have Plab 1 and Plab 2. Plab 1 is MCQ exam. Plab 2 is OSCE. If you don't know what an OSCE is, it's an objective structural clinical examination that is, in a layman's term, I mean, it's a clinical exam, there is no written. It's there'll be about 18 stations, I think, and then there'll be patients there and you have to diagnose, or they'll ask you to perform some sort of a procedure, maybe sampling blood, etc, etc. For Usmle, there are 3 steps in total. We have step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1 is an MCQ exam. Step 2 is divided into 2. We have step 2 CK and step 2 CS. CK means clinical knowledge, so it's an MCQ exam, it's an exam, while a CS is short for clinical skills, so it's also an OSCE. And then step 3 is also divided into 2 parts. We have the FIP and the AMC, or is it ACM? Sorry, ACM. They're both written exams, and FIP meaning Foundation in Practice, and ACM meaning Advanced Clinical Medicine. So it's mostly oriented to patient care. If you're wondering, when will I be able to start working? Is it after I write all the exams, or how does it work? So let me help you out. For the Plabs, you have to write both of them, and then you can start working. And then residency, for that you have to write another exam. So if you want to get into surgery, you have to write MRCS. If you want to get into internal medicine, you have to write MRCP. But that is after 1 year of clinical training. So you will be working that clinical training after writing Plab 1 and 2, and then after that training you write the 2 specialty exam, whichever you want. For Usmle, there is no such thing. The Usmle step 1, step 2, step 3 kind of include the whole residency thing. So by the time you're done with step 2, you're studying residency. But step 3 should be done based on their website, what I've read. Step 3 should be done and gotten over with before you finish your residency. So that's all. So after you do step 2, you're already working, and then before you finish your residency, just finish your step 3. So, if you want me to go on in details for how many questions they have, what kind of questions they have, like I said earlier in this video, I'll be doing specific videos in both of the topics, so I will include that. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just gonna leave that for those videos. Alright, so we have content. Now, when I mean content I mean what is exam oriented in and exactly what are they examining. Now, Plab. I don't know why I sound like that. So Plab, let's start with Plab. For Plab 1, especially the written exam, it is clinically oriented. So what I mean is clinical subjects. We have internal medicine, and you all know internal medicine has so many subdivisions: nephrology, pulmonology, cardiology, hematology, etc. We have general surgery, pediatrics, obstetric and gynecology, infectious diseases, oncology, medical ethics, clinical pharmacology, and a bit of anatomy since it's surgery. And yes, so just know it's clinical subjects, while for USMLE, step 1 is basic sciences. I repeat, basic sciences. So what I mean by that is subjects from the first and second and third year. So anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, pathology, biochemistry, immunology, genetics, molecular and cellular biology, and we have other interdisciplinary subjects such as epidemiology, aging, etc. So yeah, while step 2, CK, the clinical knowledge part, the written part, is clinical subject. So just like Plab 1. So in a way, you can see USMLE has a bit more subjects to cover as compared to Plab. Alright, so next part we have price. Kind of a reason why people make a decision, to be honest. So which one is more cheaper? Honestly, it's Plab. It's half the price of a bloody USMLE. So Plab is including IELTS. So IELTS is around $300. Plab 1 is around $305, and Plab 2 is about $1,000 something dollars, I think $1,050. So in total it's around $1,700. That's including the IELTS. For USMLE, remember, you don't need IELTS. I forgot to tell you that you don't need IELTS. So the step 1 is $610. Step 2 is also $610, but that is just for CK. Step 2 CS is about $1,285, and step 3, both of them combined, is $850. So in total it's around $3,500. So you can see one is $1,600 and one is $3,500. So I'm not saying anything. If you can afford it, it's your opinion, your choice. Though I'm gonna be dead honest. US does have really good residency programs. So if you can afford it, you can go for it. Your opinion, your choice. All up to you. All right. Next part: study and preparation time. From all the research I've done, I have friends who have written Plab and I have friends who have written USMLE. So let's start with Plab. For Plab 1, like I've said from my friends, this is authentic authentic source. This is not false. You can trust me. You only have to prepare intensively for like 2 to 3 months, and you're good to go for Plab 1. For Plab 2, a month. You can either go to London and then join an academy. They do intensive courses where they'll teach you, because Plab 2 is mostly examined on communication skills as compared to knowledge skills, so it's not that hard. For USMLE, like I said, so many courses to cover, so many subjects to cover. Step 1, at least minimum of 9 months. Step 2, same 9 months. So there is a lot of time needed to get ready for the exams. So in terms of preparation time, study time, Plab is way less. USMLE is really rigorous and you need a lot of time to prepare for it. Alright, next part we have level of difficulty. Just from what I've said before, preparation time you can just understand. And the subjects covered by the exams themselves, Plab is relatively easier and USMLE is not. You need to really prepare for USMLE. Plabs, I know people who have not really prepared for it but actually aced it. but Usmle, you really need to study, man. Like, you need to get your shit together, man. I don't know why I spoke like that, but anyways. Importance of score, or how score is important in each of the exam. In Plab, your score is not important because, like I said before, you passing the exam does not actually match you to a residency, because you still have to do a 1-year training program, and after that training program you have to write either an MRCS or an MRCP, depending on what kind of PG or residency you want to go to. So that's why there is no requirement for a specific score. You know, you pass, you're good to go. Usmle, on the other hand, that is one of the reasons why it actually affects your preparation time, because the higher the mark is, the better residency you're gonna get. I repeat myself, the higher the mark is, the better the residency you're gonna get. If you want to get into surgery, you have to get a good mark, you know. Especially for us who are IMGs, you know, we are going against students who studied there. So if you really want yourself to be choosing above a student who has studied in the US and be, like, you know, have a higher preference in terms of whatever hospital you're going to and getting a job, so that they can choose you over another student who studied there, you need to have a high score. And normally the pass mark is 190 for step 1, but advisably for IMG, always your aim should be 250 and above. I know it sounds insane, but no, there is nothing impossible. This is all about studying. You study, and I'm pretty sure you can ace it. So in terms of score importance, Usmle score is very important. Plab, it's not really important. They don't really care about your score. And yeah, that is basically it. So I hope this video helped you in any way. You know, personally for me, I'm writing both of the exams. I'm preparing for Usmle first before I write the Plab, because Plab is relatively way easier than Usmle. But all in all, what I know is they are all medical exams. You know your stuff, you're good to go. Like I said before, just know your stuff and you're good to go. I'm sure you have heard or read a lot of places where it's really hard to get residencies, both in the UK or the US. I'm only gonna tell you this: just stay focused and do your thing. Like, if you get good marks, now I know, like I said, in Plab you don't really need good marks, but I'm just saying, you know, because this is an exam, so just get good marks. You know, they can't say no to you. So I remember there's a very famous saying that, be so good that they cannot say no to you. So that's it. Be so good they cannot say no to you. I hope this was helpful. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section. Please do follow me on my social media, somewhere here, and let me know for any ideas. And if you have any additional information for Plab or Usmle, you can also know down in the comment section. Help out others, and please do share the video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And I know I talked a lot, which I'm not really used to, so have a nice day. Peace.